Hi guys, I recently came back to the game after a little break, and the new best in slot items are now available. For me as an EK, those are the Spiritthorn items, and I was thinking about which item I want to get first, so I did a little bit of a calculation. I sort of created a little spreadsheet where I compared the Spiritthorn items versus the other best in slot items, the helmet, the armor, the rings. And I sort of worked on the numbers to figure out what I want to buy first. And after I've done that, I figured, what the hell, maybe there are some other players who would like a little breakdown of which Spiritthorn item is actually best when compared to other items in the category. So I figured I'd make a quick video just to share my findings, I guess. So first of all, we're just going to have a quick look at what the Spiritthorn items are, just to remember. So the ring gives you free skill, 8% physical protection and 4% elemental protection against fire, earth, energy and ice. The armor gives you 4 skill, 13% physical protection. It has 2 imbuement slots and grants 19 damage reflection. And finally, the Spiritthorn helmet gives you plus 3 skill, 6% physical protection, 10% energy protection. It has also 2 imbue slots and grants 13 damage reflection. So the next thing that I did was to compare these items to what I wear when I hunt, and those are close to basically best in slot items. So let's take a quick look. So first of all, I evaluated and compared the difference between the Spiritthorn ring and the skill ring, because I use axe ring when hunting. I know there's also the red plasma ring. Personally, I prefer the axe ring for the 1 extra skill, but in any case, the Spiritthorn ring is much better than the red plasma as well. But anyway, comparing to the axe ring, we lose 1 skill, we gain 8% physical protection, and we gain 4% elemental protection. Comparing the Spiritthorn armor versus an alternative, which is the lion plate, this one gives you plus 1 skill, plus 7% physical protection, and 19 damage reflection versus a lion plate. So remember, lion plate is already the offensive option, and we also get, and this Spiritthorn armor gives you even extra skill and physical protection. Comparing it against the other alternative, the defensive alternative, which is Falcon Plate, we get plus 4 skill, plus 1% physical protection, plus 19 damage reflection, and minus 4 shielding skill, which might be a little bit more impactful after the winter update, but probably not too much. Looking at the helmet versus an alternative, which is Cobra Hood, the most offensive one, we get plus 2 skill, plus 1% physical protection, plus 10% energy protection, and 13 damage reflection. When compared to the Falcon Coif, we get extra free skill, 3% physical protection, 10% energy protection. However, we lose 10% fire protection that the Falcon Coif grants. We also lose the 2 shielding that Falcon Coif grants, and we gain 13 damage reflection. So when it comes to the Falcon Coif, I think it's a bit of a weird one, because if you're hunting somewhere that has loads of fire damage and you really need that extra fire protection, Falcon Coif is amazing. But for everywhere else, very clearly, Spiritthorn helmet is much better, with more skill, more physical protection, and also extra energy protection. So this is the summary of the items that I'm comparing it to when I think about the Spiritthorn items. And well, to be honest, both the armor and the helmet are amazing. They're really great. I mean, if you look at the armor in particular, you will see that it's very, 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 very good. It's much better than the lion plate. So if you compare it to the lion plate, 1 skill plus 7% physical, and it's better than the Falcon plate, plus 4 skill and plus 1% physical. This makes it just a no-brainer. If you have the Spiritthorn armor, you always use it wherever you go. It's much better than the 2 alternatives. Best in slot, you buy the armor, you can basically sell your lion plate and Falcon plate. The only other armor that you might use is the one that drops from the AB boss, Laden. I don't remember its name now. The one that you can have 3 imbuements. Yeah, that's the only one that maybe you will use over the Spiritthorn armor. If you don't need the physical protection. But even then, I think the Spiritthorn armor is so good that you might even consider using that in those cases as well. So that's my view on the armor. Now, if I look at the helmets, personally, I mostly use Cobra Hood. And when I compare the helmet to the Cobra hood, you know, it's also very good. It's just a straight up upgrade, right? +2 skill, +1 physical, +10 energy. However, if I compare this Spiritthorn helmet as compared to Cobra hood versus the buffs or the pluses that I get from the Spiritthorn armor, I'm thinking on average the Spiritthorn armor is going to give me a little bit more than the Spiritthorn helmet. However, the Spiritthorn helmet is just very good as well. And when it comes to the Falcon Coif, like I said earlier, you know, there's no real point comparing them that closely, because the Falcon Coif is just great for fireplaces, Spiritthorn helmet for everything else. However, this does mean that when it comes to the Spiritthorn helmet, it's not strictly best in slot, because Falcon Coif is better in some other places, whereas the Spiritthorn armor is just straight up better. And obviously not forgetting about the ring, we have, you know, a lot more protection than a skill ring would give you. However, the ring also comes with the drawback that you need to recharge it every 2 hours, which means it has a running cost of approximately 30k an hour. That's how much silver token is at the moment. And it also means that you kind of want 2 rings, because if your ring runs out halfway through the hunt, you're back to the skill ring, right? So, well, yeah, so those are my thoughts on the items. And in summary, this is the order in which I will be getting the Spiritthorn items. First of all, I will be aiming to get the armor, because I think that gives you just the most bang for your buck. You can sell your Falcon plate, you can sell your Lion plate, which at this point equal, at least on my server, around 80kk total for both of them, which kind of makes the armor, Spiritthorn armor, effectively 80kk cheaper for you. Then the helmet, I think it's close, by the way. I think between armor and the helmet it's close. If there is no armor available to you on your server at all, and transferring it is also not really a possibility, but there is a helmet, I would be happy to go with the helmet. It's also a very strong upgrade, but armor, in my opinion, edges out just a little bit. And then rings, the main reason that rings are so low is because of the recharge, and because you really do want 2, right? That kind of makes it a little bit awkward. So I personally will be going for the armor, then for the helmet, and then for the 2 rings. Okay, that's all I have for you in this video. It was mostly a video that I kind of made for myself because I was interested, I wanted to evaluate, and I figured maybe some of you will like it as well. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.